Guten Tag, my fellow Raptor Pack. It is me, Mr.Spinosaurus, coming at you with part 2 of the Dinobot episodes. This episode will be about what I think the roles of the Dinobots will be if they ever come back into TF5. Now, by roles, I mean the relationships that they have with their respective Autobot mounters, or whatever. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, Strafe, the two-headed motherfucker that I complained about last episode. Obviously, he has Bumblebee as, like, his master, or his tamer, or whatever. So he listens to Bumblebee. I think that their relationship is going to be, like, really, really close. Strafe and Bumblebee are kind of going to be, like, playing around, swooping in and out, and learn how to fly and all that kind of stuff. But they're going to be very serious at the same time, because now they're the leader since Optimus is gone. So they have to tell the other Autobots and Dinobots what to do. And as you can imagine, Strafe, being the pretty much now leader of both the Dinobots and the Autobots, that's not going to bode well with Grimlock. So yes, Strafe and Bumblebee will definitely have a best friend relationship, and they're going to be playing, but they're going to try and lead the Autobots and Dinobots in the right direction. As for Slag, I see him with Hound. They're both bulky. They're both kind of like war veteran-ish. Yeah. So I imagine them being like rather relaxed at times. Hound is just sitting down on the side of Slag, and Slag has his tail and head curled around Hound. And they're just sitting there, just passing the time, talking to the other Autobots or Dinobots. And I definitely think that they're going to be more of the heavy defense, heavy hitter, because of their body type and the natural nature of a trike. But they definitely fit well with each other when it comes to that. But I do think that they are kind of going to have disagreements, like little hiss fits in a way, to where like they both bicker and then they turn around and cross their arms and stuff. That would be funny to see. Can't talk about Slash because Slash wasn't in the movie. Grimlock. Grimlock is the one that I see that has the most potential. Because, like I said in the beginning when I was talking about Strafe, he is going to get pissed because since Bumblebee is now the leader of the Autobots and Strafe is Bumblebee's partner, Strafe is technically now leader of the Dinobots, and that's not going to bode well with Grimlock. Grimlock is going to set Strafe in his place, or at least try to, and they're going to lock heads. Yeah, they're going to lock heads. Even though Strafe technically has two heads, they're going to lock heads. And if Optimus does ever come back to Earth to see Grimlock or anyone else in Grimlock and Optimus kind of meet, I think one thing Grimlock is definitely going to do is just like run up to Optimus and have like that headbutting thing, because Optimus is a leader, but he's a leader by kind of politics. The only reason the Autobots follow Optimus is because Optimus is a good leader. He has battle strategies. He has deep connections with the Autobots, to where Grimlock is the complete opposite story. Grimlock rules over the Dinobots by strength and power alone. The Dinobots basically follow Grimlock not because they respect him, but because they fear him. The Tyrant Lizard King, or in this case, the Tyrant Bot King? I don't know. So, uh, yeah, Optimus and Grimlock are definitely gonna clash heads, but they're gonna make up for it. They're gonna like set aside their differences. Well, Optimus will set aside his difference, and Grimlock's still gonna be like in a little pouty mood, but he's still gonna comply to Optimus's demands. Now, Scorn is also another really big one because he's a tyrant just like Grimlock is. He's a Spinosaurus. I see Scorn kind of struggling with Grimlock, trying to take his role as Dinobot leader, because once again, he's the only other tyrant on the team, and it kind of fits with T Rex versus Spinosaurus. So possibly, Scorn will be an opportunist. He is, while Strafe and Grimlock are kind of bickering, Scorn is going to possibly work with Strafe or find a way to get Grimlock out in the open and defeat him in battle, possibly killing him and assuming role of the Dinobot leader. I think that would be interesting, but also a little bit sad because Grimlock is my favorite character of the Transformers franchise. But I'm not too entirely sure if Scorn will be that much of an opportunist. Maybe he's honor bound. Maybe he has something. Maybe he's the Optimus version of the Dinobots, and the only reason he's not leading is because he's weaker than Grimlock in terms of strength, power, and anger. So maybe there will be a battle in 1v1 mano a mano perfect set match. Scorn will have enough honor to fight Grimlock head on with no strings attached, and whoever wins assumes role of the Dinobot commander. That would be interesting. Now, I don't think Grimlock would lose, but I think it would definitely develop Grimlock as a character. He kind of sees the error of his ways. He kind of sees how he was treating the Dinobots badly because he thought he was the biggest and the baddest, when really the thing that makes a leader is actually leading them through, themselves, not leading them through fear of you. And I think that's definitely going to make Grimlock grow as a character, and I think that would definitely grow the friendship between Grimlock and Optimus Prime, because now they both see eye to eye. So I think that would be an amazing, amazing thing to see, especially if they talked. You know, now I'm kind of making this movie sound like that the Dinobots. I want the Dinobots to be a really big thing, and I do. I do want the Dinobots to be a really big thing because I'm a Dinobot fan. What can I say? But yeah, guys, if you like this commentary and you're new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below what do you think the Dinobot characteristics are. I would love to hear from you. Is Grimlock like a big softy on the inside, but a hard nut on the outside? I don't know. But yeah, guys, I'm Mr. Spinosaurus. I'll see you all next time. Auf Wiedersehen.